if you thought lightweight was cooked before, wait till you find out that Islam Makhachev is on ice, depending on the outcome of JDM versus Belal. So what I actually meant to say is he will not agree to another fight, whether it's lightweight or welterweight, but basically he won't fight again at lightweight unless if Belal beats Jack Della Maddalena, then Islam Makhachev will remain in the lightweight division and defend his title. And that's the holdup right now. And if Jack Della Maddalena wins, well, goodbye lightweight. Islam Makhachev plans on moving up and fighting JDM. He doesn't want to fight Belal because that's like his fellow Muslim brethren. I get that. And plus, Belal has trained in that camp before. He's trained with Khabib. There's a bit of a relationship there. So I get that. And, JDM is a good matchup for Islam in contrast to Belal because Belal can wrestle. I mean, I think Islam beats Belal, but it's a harder fight. Belal's got the cardio, the volume, the wrestling. Jack Della Maddalena is more of a, I don't want to call him one-dimensional. I'm not trying to say he doesn't have a good all-around MMA game, but he's mainly boxing heavy. He's shown vulnerability in, his wrestling defense against Basil Hafez and Gilbert Burns. And Makhachev is a very high-level Sambo, Dagestani grappler / wrestler. So it would make sense to think that Islam Makhachev, that it would make sense to think that he could go out there and impose his wrestling skills on JDM and potentially dominate the fight. And plus, he can strike well, so he can mix in his striking to make his takedowns more effective, right? But this just sucks, man, for the lightweight division, even the welterweight division. Because what if Jack Della Maddalena wins? If Jack wins and Islam gets his way, it's bad for the welterweight division. If Belal wins or whatever happens in that fight, it's still bad for the lightweight division because now the lightweight title picture is on hold and everyone in the lightweight division in the top 5 are saying, I only want a title shot. You got Gaethje saying this. You got Oliveira saying this. Topuria saying this. He's not even a top 5 lightweight, but he's in the mix now. The only guy in the top 5 who I don't see asking for a title shot, is Arman Tsarukyan. And of course, Dustin Poirier because he's coming off a loss. But I'm talking lightweights coming off wins. Only Arman, because he botched his last title shot, is not, asking to have it rescheduled. He's down to fight anybody. So now the lightweight division's going to be held up until we find out what happens in May between Belal and Jack. And the annoying thing about that is we were waiting all this time to find out, is Islam Makhachev going to come back in June or July? Are we going to see him in International Fight Week against Ilya or Justin or Oliveira? What's going to happen? And now we know that if we're going to see Islam fight again, it's not going to be till the fall, whether it's at lightweight or welterweight. And I don't think I explained why it would be bad for the welterweight division if Jack wins, because what about Shavkat Rakhmonov? What about him? He was promised the next shot at the winner of JDM Belal. But like I said, nothing in this sport is guaranteed. I've said this in multiple other videos, so I don't think Shavkat's next shot was ever guaranteed. But it could be secured if Belal wins because they were supposed to fight before, right? They could rebook it. Islam won't fight Belal. But if JDM wins, that shot is not safe. And then that might further create a logjam at welterweight because then you got other contenders like, Sean Brady and Joaquin Buckley, on the come up, surging towards a title shot. So that sucks for the welterweights. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess this will have to force somebody to fight somebody in the lightweight division. Am I wrong? Oliveira now has to fight Ilya. He cannot say no. Ilya's already down to fight him, so just make Charles Oliveira versus Ilya Topuria I was about to call him El Matador, but I forgot he changed his nickname to the Legend, El Leyenda. But I'm used to calling him El Matador. Just do Ilya Charles, winner fights Islam, and do Justin Gaethje versus Armin Sarukian, and Max versus Poirier 3, and Dan Hooker versus the winner of Michael Chandler and Matteo Scamara. That's really all I could think of right now for the lightweight division. But hopefully now that we kind of have a timeline on when Islam might fight next, hopefully this division just gets moving. But let me know what you guys think in the comments.